I'll never forget when my midwife first recommended CBD to me. I was 6 months pregnant, eagerly anticipating the arrival of my fourth baby, but I couldn't shake the anxiety about my upcoming postpartum period. My previous experiences had been marked by intense hormone swings, mood shifts, and an overwhelming sense of being lost in a fog. I was already grieving the time I knew I would miss with my three other children as I braced myself for the inevitable postpartum haze. I'm sharing this with you because my introduction to CBD came from an unexpected place and it ended up transforming my life in ways I never imagined. I want to break down the why and how of incorporating CBD into your life so you'll leave here with a clear understanding of how it works, how to use it effectively, and whether it's the right addition to your daily wellness routine. Welcome to Follow Your Gut. I'm your host, Juniper. If you found yourself here, it means you're ready to unlock the happiest and healthiest version of yourself and step into your role as the most confident leader of your family's wellness. Together, we'll navigate the path to optimal health and vitality. Let's dive in and transform your life. When my midwife first suggested CBD, I was surprised. I had always associated CBD with marijuana, and given that my husband Ty is a recovering addict, it was never something I had even considered for myself or for my family. But she explained that CBD, when sourced correctly, could be a powerful tool in supporting my body's natural systems, especially during the intense hormonal shifts of pregnancy and postpartum. She emphasized that it wasn't just about managing symptoms, it was about helping my body find balance from the inside. I also have to add here that she recommended Ty take CBD in place of his daily dose of Tylenol and ibuprofen that he used to take literally every single day for exercise-induced pain. I'm going to touch more on this later, but I wanted to throw it in here. The more I learned, the more intrigued I became. CBD works by interacting with the endocannabinoid system. This is a complex network of receptors throughout your body that helps regulate everything from your mood to your sleep to your immune function and, yes, your hormones. By supporting this system, CBD can help create a sense of stability in your body, something that's incredibly valuable during pregnancy and postpartum when so much feels unpredictable and out of control. With this new understanding, I decided to give it a try. My midwife reassured me that as long as the CBD was sourced from a reputable company, it contained 0.00% THC and had transparent third-party test results, it was safe for both me and my baby. Unfortunately, the company she had been referring mamas to had just gone out of business, and finding a trustworthy source wasn't easy, especially with so many products on the market and the lack of federal regulation. This is a new industry. It's like the Wild West. There is no regulation. I searched high and low, and I finally found a brand I could trust through my naturopath. I started taking it daily, and the effects were nothing short of absolutely remarkable. As the weeks went by, I noticed a significant difference in how I felt. The usual anxiety I had experienced during my other pregnancies seemed to lift. I felt more grounded and emotionally balanced. By the time I reached my postpartum period, I was absolutely blown away how smooth the transition was compared to my previous experiences. The mood swings were minimal, the overwhelming fog never came, and I felt more present with all of my children, including my newborn. I was present, I was in it. I hadn't changed anything else. CBD was to thank for all of this. I started taking CBD alongside me, and as I mentioned, He had long relied on over-the-counter medications like Tylenol and ibuprofen to manage his exercise-induced pain. This never felt right to me, and I was excited to watch him switch to CBD. We hoped to find a solution that was not only effective, but also gentler on his body. What he experienced was miraculous. Almost immediately, Ty noticed significant improvements. His sleep quality improved, his anxiety levels decreased, and he miraculously no longer needed Tylenol or ibuprofen for pain relief. Even more remarkable, his chronic stomach aches and diarrhea went away, which confirmed how terrible those medications were on his gut health. It was incredible to see how CBD not only provided relief from his pain, but also supported his mental and digestive health. Experiencing these changes in myself and seeing them in Ty, I felt called to integrate CBD into our entire family's wellness routine. I began giving our children a small daily dose to support their nervous systems and promote overall balance. The results were equally amazing. They became more calm and content in their bodies. They started sleeping better. They had more stable moods. They recovered more quickly from things like the common cold, and meltdowns became less frequent. But when I was 4 months postpartum, we ran into a roadblock. We ran out of our CBD, and our naturopath was on back order. We hadn't missed a dose since we started, so I ran to the health food store thinking I could surely find one that would do until our naturopath had his back in stock. Well, I purchased a bottle made by a very reputable supplement brand for $170 that seemed fine. On the drive home, though, I read the itty bitty fine print. It said this: 10% of ingredients sourced in the US. My heart sank and my mind started racing, thinking about everything that I learned. Hemp is an incredibly absorbent plant, often used in agriculture to clean up toxic spills and leach heavy metals from the soil. It is a powerful bioaccumulator, which means it absorbs whatever is in the ground where it is grown, good or bad. This is beneficial when hemp is used to detoxify contaminated soil, but this is really problematic when it comes to CBD products. Many companies are sourcing hemp from areas with questionable farming practices. Without strict quality controls, this hemp can be tainted with heavy metals, pesticides, and other contaminants. Unfortunately, consumers will never know. I had opened that bottle and I had taken some before I read this super fine print. I threw it away and I knew I needed a better solution. I wanted a CBD that I could trust 100% and that I would never run out of, one that I could share with other women and mamas and children. So I decided to create Balance CBD. I packed my bags, and with my children in tow, I started touring manufacturing facilities until I found one that aligned with my high standards. Balance is crafted from organically grown US hemp. It contains 0.00% THC and is designed with a clear focus on purity and effectiveness. While formulating Balance, I learned so much more about CBD and how it actually works within your body. This information was fuel to my already passionate fire, and I can't wait to share with you what I learned, because once I learned this, it all made so much sense and there was no going back for me. So CBD interacts with the endocannabinoid system, or ECS for short. This is a complex network of receptors and neurotransmitters distributed throughout your body. Your ECS is responsible for regulating various functions in your body, such as your mood, your sleep, your pain, immune response, and hormone balance. By supporting this system, CBD helps your body maintain homeostasis, essentially a state of internal equilibrium and stability. The ECS includes cannabinoid receptors that interact with cannabinoids produced naturally within your body and those derived from plants like the CBD found in hemp. Unlike THC, another cannabinoid found in cannabis, CBD is non-psychoactive, meaning it does not produce a high effect. Instead, it works by enhancing the activity of your ECS receptors to help your body find balance. This interaction supports your body's natural processes, making it easier to navigate periods of stress, hormone changes, and physical discomfort. So, now that you know how it's working in your body, let's talk about the importance of taking CBD daily. I want you to envision your endocannabinoid system as your car's gas tank. Taking CBD daily is like keeping that gas tank filled up. Just as it takes time to fill up your car, to fill up your gas tank, it also takes time to replenish your endocannabinoid system. It will take time for you to experience improvements, which is why consistent daily doses are so important. You will gradually fill up your endocannabinoid system, and you will notice your sleep, your mood, hormones, and your overall health will transform. But you have to keep it full. This is the biggest mistake people make when it comes to taking CBD is they take it on an as needed basis instead of day to day. Daily use is so important if you want to experience the full effects of CBD. Because once your endocannabinoid system is well supported, you'll experience improved balance and stability. Maintaining this daily routine ensures that your endocannabinoid system remains full and functioning optimally, which provides long-lasting benefits to your overall health and well-being. Given that most people suffer from endocannabinoid depletion due to modern lifestyles, keeping your ECS tank full is important for supporting your body's natural balance and resilience. When I learned this, it was a non negotiable. It just makes sense that if there is an option to keep my family's tank full, and that full tank supports all of our bodily systems and functioning optimally without any negative side effects, I am all in. Now, in addition to daily use, CBD can be incredibly supportive for addressing specific concerns as they come on. For example, when our children are teething or they're experiencing growing pains or fever, or they take a hard fall at the skate park, we give them an extra dose. By integrating CBD in this way, it means we have a powerful tool in our back pocket at all times, one that supports both ongoing health and immediate needs. This really aligns with our commitment to a balanced, holistic wellness routine and empowers us to be the leaders of our health. We don't have to rely on the medical system, on harsh medications or treatments. So now that you understand how CBD works, let's talk about the appropriate dosage for you and your children. Finding the right amount is important for experiencing the full benefits of CBD. For balance, which contains 1,000 milligrams of CBD per bottle, here's a general guideline to help you get started. First, you want to start low and go slow. Begin with a low dose, maybe 0.5 to 0.75 milliliters per day. The dropper is calibrated to help you measure this. You will gradually increase as needed. This allows you to gauge how your body responds to CBD and find your optimal dose. Second, remember that consistency is key. To support your endocannabinoid system effectively, you really want to take CBD daily. It may take a few weeks to notice a difference, so be patient and consistent with your routine. Third, adjust based on your needs. Depending on your specific situation, maybe you're experiencing anxiety or sleep issues or pain, you may need to adjust your dosage. Some people find relief with a lower dose while others may need more. It's important to listen to your body and adjust accordingly. For reference, I personally take 1 milliliter per day, and so does Ty and our 14-year-old daughter. Our 10-year-old and 7-year-old, they take 0.75 milliliters, while our 5-year-old takes 0.5 milliliters. During my luteal and menstruation phases, I take 2 doses per day. I take 1 milliliter in the morning and 1 milliliter before bed. When our children experience bumps, growing pains, or other issues, I increase their dosage as needed. Oftentimes, I'll give them a full milliliter dose if they're in significant pain. You will be amazed at how quickly your children respond to CBD. Their endocannabinoid systems are not as depleted as ours as adults. So they will show improvements much faster than you likely will. In wrapping up, I hope this deep dive into CBD has answered your questions and helped you learn if incorporating CBD into your wellness routine is right for you. By understanding how CBD works and how to use it effectively, you can make an informed decision about whether it's a good fit for your health needs. If you have any questions or if you want to share your own experience with CBD, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to connecting with you on our next episode. Until then, thank you for joining me in today's episode of Follow Your Gut. If we don't know each other, I'm Juniper Bennett. I'm a homeschooling mama to my 4 children, a dedicated microbiome specialist, certified family health coach, author of the Microbiome Cookbook, and the founder of Only Organics, a supplement and education brand focused on women and children's gut health. Make sure to subscribe to the Nourished newsletter so you never miss an episode. Along with everything else mentioned in today's episode, there is a link for you to subscribe right below in the show notes. Lastly, it's important for you to know that the information shared on this podcast is based on my personal experiences and research. Please always trust your own inner voice of wisdom and your healthcare professional. Until next time.